Hello, my name is Brian Globke, and in this persuasive speech, I'll be talking about the right to bear arms. My feelings are very strong on this particular topic, and that's really has a lot to do with my family and how I was raised. Growing up, I remember eating a lot of wild animal meat. My father would hunt for hours at a time and bring home deer, squirrel, rabbit, etc., and he hunted these animals with a rifle or a shotgun. I learned a lot of life values from my father. Working hard, hunting for food to keep us from starving. And that's probably why I enjoy doing the same for my family. My wife's family is the exact same way. For the same reasons, and for a few different reasons as well. Her grandfather, Bobby, is from Virginia, and is a very southern man. He has a lot of the same ideas and beliefs as my father, as far as feeding your family any means necessary. When you aren't born into riches, knowing how to hunt animals to put food on the table is very key to surviving. Her grandfather reminds me of a southern version of John Wayne, because he always has a pistol in a holster attached to his hip. Besides just hunting, he enjoys shooting at long-range targets and believes he has the right to have as many guns in his home as he wants in order to keep his family safe. He actually has a sign on his front porch that says, "Trespassers will be shot, survivors will be shot again." No, he's not a crazy maniac. He just believes in protecting his family at any cost. I myself have around 10 firearms, and not all are for hunting. I have powerful guns that I use for shooting long range, and I have other guns, like rifles, that I use for hunting whitetail and small game. The right to bear arms is important for a lot of reasons. The first reason is one of the first amendments, actually the second to be exact, that our founding fathers created. It was created to ensure that every American citizen could keep themselves safe, fed, and be able to help protect our great nation in times of tyranny. From the very beginning until modern day, firearms have been a critical factor in shaping our great country. If it wasn't for our firearms, this great nation of ours probably wouldn't exist. Our weaponry, throughout the ages, has gotten better and better. Without the advancement of those weapons, our civilization as a whole may never have developed. Guns allow us to gain our independence from Great Britain and defend the land on which we had settled. If we hadn't used the resources in our hands and fought back, this country would be something completely different than what it is today. Firearms aren't just for defense from other human beings. They're also helpful for keeping wild predators at bay, taking care of them if they pose as an immediate threat. In modern days, seeing such animals as cougars, wolves, and bears aren't as common now that we have thinned out their population with the development of our society. If you live up north or in a heavily wooded area, you should always be prepared in case you come across one of these wild beasts. It keeps you alive and can also put food on your table. Guns certainly aren't for everyone. Some people can't handle the responsibilities and others don't have the common sense. I'm not one to judge who is or isn't capable of handling a firearm, but anyone who wants that privilege needs to know the proper ways to handle it. When you see a school shooting or a murder on the news, I don't believe it's the gun's fault. It's not the gun's fault. No one blames a car for claiming the life of an innocent person in an accident. Guns have safeties like cars have seat belts. They're there for protection, but if you don't use them, bad things are going to happen. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. There are people out there who want guns banned. Some believe only law enforcement officers should be able to possess weapons. Some people don't like to see guns in public. On the other hand, some believe they have the right to possess a firearm in public as long as it's concealed. People across the country will always be butting heads with as many options and desires as we have in the world today. So let's get educated and be smart about our firearms, and we can all live happily and safe. Let's put an end to all the violence, respect life, and be responsible for the power you hold in your hands. Our forefathers gave us this right and it's time to stop abusing it as badly as we have. If the world looks for us to lead, let's lead by setting better examples than we have been doing up until now. Thank you.